When choosing a Medicare plan, I feel like this is something that is an ongoing discussion, maybe not cleared up just one time, but maybe two or three times. And that's what this video is for, is to get further clarity on whether to go with a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare Supplement plan. Let's get into it. All right, so I've got a screen here that displays your options. You've got the Medicare supplement on the left side, and you've got the Medicare Advantage on the right side. And I'm going to talk through this, but this is just a visual representation. So we're going to start on the left side, and remember that when you go with a Medicare supplement, it does sit secondary to original Medicare. It's only a secondary. So when going with a supplement, you are going with original Medicare as your primary, and then you would be adding a supplement as your secondary to fill the gaps of the exposures that Part A and Part B leave you with. Specifically, the high deductible on the hospital side and the no cap 20% coinsurance on the B side. No cap means there is no max out of pocket. If you want to talk about financial ruin from medical debt, you just float around with Part A and Part B. That's a good way to get yourself there. But if you want to talk about, hey, I need to make sure that those two things are covered, that's what the supplement comes in, and it fills those gaps. Depending on which one you go with, most people go with a Plan G, where you just need to hit the Part B deductible, and then any Medicare approved expense after that is covered by your supplement. So if you're saying, Alyssa, I'd rather put myself in a category where I've got more coverage, even though maybe I don't need it right now, but in the future, if, God forbid, my health declines, I want the most coverage I can get, the most acceptable coverage in America, that is going with original Medicare and a supplement. You would need to add a prescription drug plan as well, because you are building off of Part A and Part B. It's like you've got a foundation of your house, and now you are customizing the house, but from the foundation. So we do have to add the drug plan, and that's because Part A and Part B does not cover medications. So all in all, if you go with original Medicare and a supplement, you will have additional costs. The costs being on top of your Part B premium, which at the time of filming this is in 2026. This is the Part B premium is 202.90. All right. So on top of that, you would have the supplement premium as well as the drug plan premium. Now, depending where you're at in the country, this can vary, between a couple of $100s sometimes. So connect with your local agent or use the description below. I'd be happy to shoot you some options for a supplement and a drug plan. And this side of the road is, again, Alyssa, I don't want to deal with the insurance company. I don't deal with prior authorizations, networks, I want them out of my business, but I want to make sure I've got more of a full coverage option. Hey, and I'm okay to pay a little bit more for that because it makes sense for me. It's an investment in my health care. That is this side. All right. Now, the Medicare Advantage is the complete opposite. I am a person that thinks that there's no similarities here. Okay, that's what I'm trying to spit out. Medicare Advantage is very similar to maybe your group insurance. You're on an HMO, you're on a PPO, Obamacare, Marketplace Insurance. It's an HMO, it's a PPO, it's a managed care plan. The insurance will be involved in whatever decision you and your doctor decide on. So there could be a prior authorization. The insurance company may want a little bit more information. I always describe it as a speed bump, okay, to the care that you're trying to achieve. Now, mind you, I've got happy clients on both sides of the roads, and I believe it's because I am so thorough in the process that, hey, if you want lower costs month to month, and you're okay with a copay here, copay there. A Medicare Advantage plan is just another HMO. It's just another PPO. It follows the Medicare rule book. But because it replaces original Medicare, completely replaces it. So your Humana Medicare Advantage, United Healthcare Medicare Advantage, Aetna Medicare Advantage, the insurance company is your sole and primary insurer. So it throws out the rule book and it says, hey, you're playing by my rules now. So these plans are generally across the country. There's plenty of no cost Medicare Advantage plans. And they include things like your prescription, like the extras, dental, vision, hearing, some over the counter credits, okay, a gym membership. They are very benefit heavy. So they're great for folks that say, you know what? I just need to keep, I need insurance. I know I need insurance. I need to be prepared. But at this point, I'd rather go in the pay as you go kind of method where, okay, if I get into a hospitalization, I'll cross that road when I get there. I either save up or invest in a backup plan, but I know that I'm going to have hospital costs further down the road, but I just don't want to pay for it month to month. And hey, it's an insurance company. Yeah, they got networks. Yeah, they may have some referrals, that looks, smells, feels like insurance. I'm okay with that. Then the Medicare Advantage plan is the best plan for you. So it just depends. If your priority is freedom of care, robust coverage, no networks, no insurance company out of your business or in your business, and you're okay for paying for that extra freedom, then you would want to go with original Medicare and a supplement. But if you're on the Medicare Advantage side, you say, Alyssa, I can't see it. I can't see the value. I don't want to pay $200 extra a month on top of my Part B. Maybe you don't see the value, nor you may just be on a budget. Or you're like, hey, this looks and smells and feels exactly like my current insurance. Why change it? Then go with the Medicare Advantage plan. It's just with the Medicare Advantage plan, remember, it changes on you every year, maybe a little, maybe a lot. You'll get an annual notice of change. You need to review that. There's just a little bit more maintenance. You want to make sure your doctors are a network. Run your medications through your Medicare Advantage plan and just always check on it every year with your agent or during annual enrollment period. You'll receive changes during that time period, October 15th to December 7th. It's just you always gotta check it. Do a little oil change every year and you'll be just fine. So I hope this helps with kind of determining which way lay of the land you are. But this is a really good representation of if you're going more of the supplement or if you're going more of the Advantage plan. See you in the next video.